Saludos cazalogros, continuamos por donde lo dejamos en el último vídeo de Sherlock Holmes capítulo 1. Si os acordáis, llegamos al cementerio para visitar la tumba de nuestra madre. Así que lo primero que vamos a hacer es darle la cruceta arriba para poner esa nota ahí. Si no, pues vais al cuaderno y directamente la seleccionáis. Y ahora lo que hay que hacer es seleccionar el modo concentración para empezar a ver tres secciones de este funeral. La segunda es este chico de aquí. Nos acercamos.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
Una vez hemos visto el segundo, el tercero tendremos que andar un poco. Justo aquí, ¿veis esta puerta? Hemos andado desde ahí hasta aquí, a esta puerta de metal, y aquí está el tercer punto que hay que mirar.
I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
Ok, ahora seguimos avanzando hasta la tumba. Y aquí tendremos que interactuar con ella. Y después investigar tres objetos.
A pocket watch. It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
Lo primero es el grabado en la tumba.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother.
Segundo, el reloj.
This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Y por último, la vela.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Una vez hecho esto, vamos al cuaderno y vamos a marcar visitante misterioso. Con la X fijáis la pista. Activamos el modo concentración y vamos a seguir las pisadas.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Siguiendo el rastro, llegaremos a la bicicleta. Vamos a investigar.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
Podemos mirar esta foto.
The hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, They're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio. A portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Una vez hemos investigado la bicicleta, nos dirigimos al fondo del cementerio, allí donde veis el árbol grande. Y vamos a encontrar a Vogel. Da igual los diálogos que elijáis, simplemente hablad con él hasta terminar.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Ok, justo desde este momento ya podemos movernos libremente por todo el mapeado. Lo que vamos a hacer es abrir el cuaderno marcar la historia de Vogel, esto nos va a llevar a la historia principal. Y vamos a abrir el mapa y vamos a poner una marca en la comisaría de Cordona. Nos dirigimos allí y al entrar nos darán la segunda misión secundaria, que también tiene un logro relacionado.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Como veis, al entrar en la comisaría de policía e interactuar con el recepcionista, pues veréis que nos dará una misión secundaria, es la que vamos a hacer, ¿vale? Nos habrá dado una dirección y está más o menos por aquí, a unos pocos metros de la comisaría de policía. Así que nos dirigimos allá. Al entrar empezaremos unos diálogos, da igual el orden en que los elijáis, ¿de acuerdo?
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat-up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
Os recomiendo que hagáis un punto de guardado. Aquí, manual. Porque hay un logro perdible, ¿vale? Os lo voy a explicar, no deberíais tener demasiados problemas. Aún así, guardad por si acaso. Podéis coger todas estas ropas. Aquí hay otra, aquí hay otra. Con la concentración, con el LB, se os marcarán automáticamente. Una vez los hayáis cogido, el logro trata de vestirse primero como este hombre de aquí.
Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
ahí mismo os ha dado la pista de lo que tenéis que hacer. Vestirnos primero de este señor del retrato. Así que interactuar con él. Y vamos a ir al armario y vamos a empezar a ponernos cositas. Pero antes nos hemos dejado aquí algo. Creo que ya está, ¿no? Vale, ahora sí podríamos ponernos el traje blanco, por ejemplo. Aquí está. Aquí nos vamos a poner traje blanco. En el gorro, chistera. Aquí, nada. En aspecto de la cara, patillas de boca de hacha. Y en maquillaje, de anciano. Así debería quedar vuestro Sherlock, ¿de acuerdo? Tal que así. Una vez os disfracéis, vais a hablar con la señora.
Uncle Giovanni? Oh, signore, you look exactly like my uncle. He's the grandson of the Doge of Venice, you know. I knew you reminded me of someone. You are as alike as two peas. Perhaps you have some royal blood in you too.
That is flattering, I suppose, but I sincerely doubt it, Mum.
I told you he's a doge. Now that's a deduction.
He's not an actual doge.
If you say so, my lord, the doge.
Como veis, ahí tenéis el logro perdible. Y ahora ya sí nos vamos a vestir como el ladrón de verdad. Vale, no nos podemos vestir delante de la señora, no la vamos a asustar. Así que nos metemos aquí y vamos a empezar a ponernos, ¿vale? Primero el traje beige feo. Nos ponemos el bombín. Lentes cuadradas. Bigote lápiz. Y en maquillaje, cardenales falsos. Y con este vamos a ir a hablar de nuevo con la señora para seguir con la historia.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, sir. Please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Con esto podemos volver a hablar con el policía recepcionista y acabar con este caso secundario.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Y con esto tenemos otro caso secundario completado y podremos continuar con la historia principal. Ya sabéis que este juego es una historia principal salpicada por varias interrupciones de casos secundarios y vamos a hacer los vídeos partiéndolos en estos casos para que sea más fácil de seguir. Así que este segundo vídeo de Sherlock Holmes capítulo 1 llega hasta aquí. Nos vemos en los siguientes, donde continuaremos justo donde lo hemos dejado. Gracias por estar ahí, hasta la próxima.